Are you serious? Are you serious? Guys, there has been an earthquake near Area 51, just outside of Las Vegas. Actually, it's just southeast of Beatty, Nevada, a 2.7 earthquake that shakes Area 51 because it was so shallow in just southeast of Beatty, Nevada. Let me tell you all about that and what does this all mean. We've got reports of weird phenomenon. I don't know what word I want to use here. Entities after the shaking. Let me read. I'll be right back. First of all, let me put a shout out right now, if I could, for gutcleanseprotocol.com/Paul. That's gutcleanseprotocol.com/Paul. Speaking of digestive issues and things shaking, this is caused by potential toxins that are in all the quote, healthy foods that scientists have been telling us to eat with a fraudulent food pyramid for the longest time. That's why we need Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And this potential toxins causes digestive issues, according to Dr. Stephen Gundry, a world-renowned cardiologist, and this is affecting millions of people nationwide. Warning signs include weight gain, fatigue, digestive discomfort, stiff joints, and even skin problems. Are you serious? Well, Dr. Stephen Gundry explains that these side effects are often mistaken for normal signs of aging because digestive issues develop usually over a matter of years. That's because we're eating all this processed foods and all the toxins in it and in the water. Dr. Stephen Gundry explains that these side effects are real, but what's causing them? He said, I can assure you the damage is probably caused by these health foods, and that's far from normal. The good news is you can easily fix this problem if you go to this. It's very simple. Just go click on the link below this video, gutcleanseprotocol.com/Paul. That's gutcleanseprotocol.com/Paul. You will be extremely glad that you did. And yes, people keep asking me, can I still get a ticket? Have I missed the Trump, AI, and the Cyber Society? The answer is no, you have not missed it. You can get your ticket right now and be watching it in 10 minutes. Just go to my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. Go to paulbegleyprophecy.com and click on it. Just click right on the ticket, and you'll immediately, now you get a link. It's very easy now. Just order it, and they send you you get a receipt right back to you, and on the receipt is your link. That easy, and the price has been reduced. So this would be a great time to get it. It's one of the best webinars. Some people said it was the best we ever did, and certainly it is relevant with AI. Even right as I'm talking to you, there's getting ready to start an AI summit that is going to be going on. Matter of fact, Vice President J.D. Vance, my cousin, he's actually going to be at the AI summit. And so that's getting ready to take place. So we'll find out more about that. All right, guys, here's the deal. Here is the deal. We've just had an earthquake. And oh, by the way, Greece is shaking and quaking and the devil's back is breaking. My mind is aching. We're not faking. This morning, I could have had eggs and bacon, but I went ahead with 2 eggs over easy and some sausage links. But anyway, things are shaking up out there. And matter of fact, if you go to the U.S. Geological Survey, it doesn't say Area 51. It says 2.7 earthquake hit very shallow, only 8 kilometers deep, and it hit just southeast of Beatty, Nevada. A 2.7 earthquake just southeast of Beatty, Nevada. But it was so shallow. And if you've ever been through that area through extraterrestrial highway, and I did it one time with L.A. Marzulli, you talk about something being spooky. But if you ever take a drive through there, you can understand that why a shallow earthquake would really shake things up on the ground. And that's where Area 51 is. Well, we've got information about it. There it is. Earthquake rocks Area 51 near Las Vegas after the gigantic tremor sparked the tsunami warnings in the Caribbean. Now, we just had this 2.8, and now we've just had a 2.7. So this is the second one. This one today was way more shallower, only 8.6 kilometers deep. The quake struck an area close to the secretive military testing base in Nevada, which has long attracted, of course, conspiracies and rumors about alleged UFO or alien body or biolistics or what do they call it? Biogetics? I can't remember the term. Anyway, this earthquake did happen. It hit the secret military testing base just outside of Vegas, known as Area 51, after a gigantic tremor had already sparked a tsunami in the Caribbean islands. The United States Geological Survey said there was a 2.8 that shook near the highly classified Area 51 base in Nevada. The agency revealed the quake's epicenter, which was about 50 miles from the United States Air Force facility, which is, of course, known for all kinds of conspiracy theories and potential alien UFO wreckage and biologics. But it's not known if the relatively minor tremor caused any structural damage. But what we do know is that there's been weird sightings since the quake. Now, this quake happened, but now today it happened again. There's a 2.7 a few hours ago. Biologics, thank you. Biologics, thank you. I knew I was close. So this is really weird, okay? What do they mean by strange sightings? What? These guys? No, I'm just, now, this is what we know. Remember Bob Lazar? Some of you may have heard of the man, Robert Lazar. Lazar used to work at Area 51, okay? And we've got some information on that. UFO whistleblower Bob Lazar warned people not to go near Area 51. Bob Lazar is a physicist. Now, I tried to interview him. I actually was trying to track him down, a couple of years ago for one of our webinars on, I think, aliens, AI, and the Antichrist or something. I wanted to get a hold of him, but I did get a hold of his gatekeeper. I got all the way to the person who takes his calls. And then that individual told me, says, no, he has not done an interview in 10 years. He lives very secluded life, and he wants to be left alone. Okay. Anyway, Bob Lazar is a physicist who worked on alleged alien technology, and he exposed that Area 51 back to the world in 1989, issued a warning to anyone attempting to actually storm this classified U.S. Air Force base. Don't. More than 1 million people have signed up to attend a joke Facebook event planning a raid on Area 51 in southern Nevada to see them aliens. The now viral event, Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop All of Us, stated that the group of alien hunters would meet at 3 o'clock in the morning on September 20th near the top secret base to coordinate a planned attack to reveal the truth behind the curtain. From there, the group will run and therefore move faster than their bullets. It's crazy. I have to comment on the Storm the 51 thing. I do understand it was started as a joke by somebody, but thousands of people actually went there and was outside of the Area 51 secret location, or I should say it's secret because everybody knows where it's at, but nobody knows what's going on. This was a misguided idea. According to Robert Lazar, who hadn't spoken to the media in 10 years, posted on his Instagram with a screenshot saying this is a misguided ideal. Now, back in 1989, in a television interview, Bob Lazar famously claimed to have worked on reverse engineering of an alien spacecraft technology at the site called S4, which is located south of the main area of Area 51. He said Area 51, of course, is a classified research base. There are no aliens or alien technology located there, he said. Lazar continued, the only place there was ever any alien technology was at Site S4, which is south of Area 51. That was 30 years ago. S4 may have been moved decades ago. I don't know. It's possible it no longer is being used for this type of project. I do not support anybody trying to storm Area 51. It would be extremely dangerous if you do. He added, the last time someone had tried to go there, he was shot. This is not the way to go about trying to find out this information. What is good is the interest in the subject, the science and technology. That is what would immediately change the world if we knew what was there. Let me say that again. He said it would immediately change the world if we knew what was there. The U.S. Air Force has issued a statement warning against anyone attempting to try to enter Area 51. Area 51 is known as an open training range for the U.S. Air Force, and we would discourage anyone from trying to come into that area where we train American armed forces. The U.S. Air Force always stands ready to protect its American assets. Area 51 is an uncensored history of America's top secret military bases, according to a Pulitzer Prize nominated journalist who said the classified military facility is located inside a classified testing and training range, which is the size of Connecticut. The base is so jealously guarded, both in terms of media and in terms of actual physically. I don't think the Air Force or any other military partners or intelligence community partners that are all working out there at Area 51 are going to let anybody anywhere near the entrance of Area 51. Area 51 is known as the Homey Airport. It is an extension of Edwards Air Force Base, located 125 miles from Las Vegas. Back in 2013, the CIA officially acknowledged the existence of Area 51 by declassifying some documents detailing the history of both the U-2 and the Oxcart projects. The secrecy, though, surrounding the base has made Area 51 the subject of many conspiracy theories for decades, including the storage of the crashed alien spacecraft and meetings with extraterrestrials or the development of time travel. Okay? So I'm telling you all that to tell you this, that there was an earthquake during the big quake that hit in the Caribbean. It caused also a 2.8 earthquake at Area 51. Now, Area 51 has just had another one. This earthquake is a 2.7, which is outside of Area 51 in Beatty, Nevada, but it was felt. It was only 8.6 kilometers deep, and there are reports of strange sightings, but I don't know what that means. Strange phenomenon, strange sightings. Now, I remember Mike around the world telling us that over at CERN, that there's times that strange entities, weird entities, have been seen walking around in Geneva, Switzerland, outside of CERN. And I asked him, why do you think that is? He said, well, when you're trying to, when you're messing with piercing the veil, trying to go into another dimension, trying to open a stargate, trying to open a portal, then it's, what you don't know what's coming out of those things. You don't know what is creeping and crawling and or how maybe working there affected the mental state and the mental status of those who worked there. But it wasn't just those who worked there who were visually seeing these strange entities walking around. It was also people who live there who don't work there, but live in somewhere within the vicinity of sin. But here we're talking about Area 51, and we're talking about, since these earthquakes, it happened a few days ago at the first one, the big 7.6 hit the Caribbean. Did you know there was two things that happened? That earthquake hit the Caribbean area, 7.6, but it also set off the Richter scales in Kentucky, and at the same time, just outside of Area 51 in Nevada. And now Area 51 in Beatty, just outside of Beatty, Nevada, a 2.7 hit today. Okay? So we're going to keep an eye on what's going on there. Now, also, Greece is shaking and quaking again. Greece just got hit with a 4.8, followed by a 4.3 within the last hour and a half. Matter of fact, in the last 24 hours, Greece has had a 4.3, a 4.7, a 5.2, a 4.6, a 4.7, a 4.3, 4.4, 4.2, 4.3, and 4.8, and just now 4.3. That's all happened. And these are big quakes. And this has been going on now for days, not counting all the smaller quakes. They've had over 10,000 tremors, earthquakes. Many of them which are over 4 to somewhere between 4 and over 5. One was as high as 5.4. That Greece is shaking now. 16,000 people have been evacuated from the island of Santorini, Greece, and even the nation of Israel, National Security Cabinet had a meeting in which they have put in tsunami protocols in effect for if this mega quake happens in Greece, like they're very concerned it will, it could send a tsunami raging toward the Israeli coast, which could affect the cities of Haifa or Tel Aviv or even Gaza. So there's, of course, you got other cities along there too, Ashkelon and Ashdod, but even Gaza. So there's some strange things going on with with Greece. And then, and the concerns about now the big mega quake, 7.6 in the Caribbeans. And then, of course, now these two earthquakes in Nevada, just outside of Area 51. Strange phenomenon. Strange sightings. Weird entities have been reported outside of Area 51 since these earthquakes have happened. And so that's interesting. Now, of course, Bob Lazar said that he's a physicist, and that he worked on reverse engineering of crashed alien spacecraft. He also said that there was biologics, in other words, alien bodies of some sort that were also there. Now, I don't know. I'm just telling you that people are freaking out right now, and maybe there's a reason for it. You know what I'm saying? I'd say get washed in the blood of the Lamb is what I'd say. Have you been to Jesus for the cleansing power? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you fully trusting in His grace this hour? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you serious? Oh, yes. Are you walking daily by the Savior's side? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Do you rest each moment in the crucified? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Oh, are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Come on! Are you serious? Maybe it was just a weather balloon. When the bridegroom cometh, will your robes be white? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Will your soul be ready for those mansions bright and be washed in the blood of the Lamb? Oh, are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Now lay aside those garments that are stained with sin and be washed in the blood of the Lamb. There's a fountain flowing for the soul unclean. Oh, be washed in the blood of the Lamb. Are you washed in the blood? Maybe it was a weather balloon. Soul cleansing blood of the Lamb. Are your garments spotless? Are they white as
Well, I got a little more information.
Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Glory! Are you serious?
Oh, that's right. So there's been an earthquake just outside of Area 51, and the claim, there's also, guys, you know, there's been the claim that alien bodies or biologics are stored at Area 51. And of course, that theory has been fueled because of the government's constant secrecy surrounding the site. The U.S. government denies any existence of aliens at Area 51. But the most well-known conspiracy theory is that Area 51 houses the bodies of pilots from the alien spacecraft that crashed in Roswell, New Mexico back in 1947. The theory was fueled by also claims by Bob Lazar back in 1989, a physicist who said he worked at Area 51 and saw the autopsy photos of the aliens. Lazar's claims, though, of course, have been discredited, and he's been relegated to hiding, basically. Stay out of the way. But the U.S. government says that the crushed alien craft was actually a weather balloon. Now, the CIA says that the UFO sightings in the area are due to test flights of the U-2 spy plane and other military aircraft. But Bob Lazar says, no, this isn't the case. And he highly recommends that nobody try to enter Area 51. Well, anyway, here's what I'm saying. There's been an earthquake. Of course, we know there was a 7.6 earthquake in the Caribbeans. The same time that 7.6 quake hit, also, it set off seismic activity in Kentucky and also just outside of Area 51, causing a 2.8 earthquake. Well, at Area 51 in Nevada. Now, this morning, we've had another 2.7 earthquake. There's also been rumors or reports, I should say,
of strange entities around Area 51. So what does that mean? Well, Mike around the world said there were strange entities that were seen walking around outside of CERN. And that has been documented and has been seen multiple times over the years. So I'm just giving you some information. There's a whole lot more we could talk about, but I thought I would start the day off with that. There's a lot going on, and we'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. There is some interesting information about Gaza now, and President Trump's making more clarity of what he wants to do. And wow. But anyway, that's I just don't know if that's the right path, but we got a lot going on. We'll just have to watch and see what happens and what does the scripture say about it. We're living in the last days. I'll be back with more right here on the coming apocalypse. Give your life to Jesus Christ and be washed in the blood of the Lamb. Absolutely. You can get your tickets for the Trump, AI, and the Cyber Society webinar. And you can go right now and get them at my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. As soon as you get your ticket, you get an email right back to you with your receipt of the ticket. And on that email receipt is the link for the webinar. So we're going back to the links, and we're making it really easy peasy. All right. God bless. I'll be back. Don't forget, I'm going to be doing a workshop on Revelation 9:11 on Saturday, February 22nd. You can go to Eventbrite and get your ticket for that right now, or just wait another day or two, and I'll have it up on the website, and you'll be able to get your ticket for that right there at the website, and it will have your link on the receipt as well. Okay? So we're making it really easy. If you haven't got a copy of this book, Revelation 9:11, you really should go get it now so you'll be ready. You can order it right now from Amazon, and you'll be ready when we teach on it. You don't have to have the book, though. The teaching will be amazing. But if you want to have the book as well, you can follow along in the book as I'm teaching on it for 3 hours on Saturday, February 22nd. And if you can't be there for the live teaching, it's no problem. It will be recorded, and you'll be able to just, once you get your ticket, and then you'll be able to watch it at your leisure. Or you can be there with me live for the whole 3 hours, and then go back and rewatch it as many times as you want, because it will be yours. Okay? So it's pretty cool. It'd be a great teaching. I'm going to teach on the book, Revelation 9:11. It will be a powerful teaching. I'll break it down for you. It'd be really good. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. We're truly living in the last days.